everybody. This is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And now we have Battle Report 158.
158.
Again, brought to you by Buckeye Battles.
Buckeye Battles.
Orcs and Goblins versus the Sylvan Elves.
Game 4. Counter thrust, spoils of war. Good guys against bad guys.
No, bad guys against worse guys. And the bad guys are the Orcs and Goblins. The worst guys are the Sylvan Elves.
Sylvan Elves are just wonderful.
Yeah. Ask the Bretonians.
The who?
There's my list. I have no idea what the lore in this game is, so I'm going back to Bretonians.
Ah, I see.
So he has a forest prince.
Two of them.
Well, the first one's on a dragon.
Okay.
With the spirit of the wind, the curse of the black stag, and the horn of the hunt. He has another forest prince who is his general. The second one, not the one on the dragon.
Okay.
He has the hunter's honor, the shielding bark, drums of something.
Siren.
Siren, and he is a forest goblin.
Forest Guardian.
Forest guardian. He also
With
has
the drums of Siren. Okay.
one of those things he has is that thing that if you poke somebody, you become distracting. Is that the shielding bark?
No, that's the. I should remember this. It's Hunter's Honor, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
He also has a Pathfinder chieftain with a bow of Wiskin. He's a Pathfinder, obviously, by being a Pathfinder chieftain.
Fodfinder.
And then he has a druid who's just an adept from cosmology. Went light on magic.
So he's only got 2 spells.
Yep. 35 force guard, full command. Spears, rending banner. 2 units of 20 Sylvan archers, musician, standard, and the spirit of the mist. So they're always in cover.
Yep.
Forest eagle, tree father, and 8 pathfinders.
Wow, this is a
It's a small army. So
well,
his unit count goes.
Well, he's got that character count. That's a lot of freaking points for characters.
It's a lot of characters. He was maxing out his character points.
You can only afford cosmology at adept because that's all those character points. Wow. Tree father. Ooh, okay.
My spells, and he took Awaken the Beast and Swarm of Insects. My spells, as usual, same choice.
Mm-hmm.
And this was counter thrust. So out to the far left, I deployed 3 units.
Okay.
And the far right, I deployed the rest of my army.
Okay.
He deployed as soon as he could. He finished. You had to deploy 3, and then he finished and took first turn. Probably smart of him. And there's his list.
So his guys are all painted white.
They're painted white. It's a nice looking army. It just doesn't come through real well.
So it's like a winter theme going on.
Winter theme with the snow blotches on their faces. So tree man, big unit of archers with the druid.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the dragon, the big forest spearman with the general of the army in that one.
Yep.
Big block of archers, his eagle, which is a baby dragon, which is kind of neat. 8 pathfinders.
Oh, there it is there, okay.
Yeah, up on the hill. 8 pathfinders, and the pathfinder hero is attached to them.
Okay.
So, there we have that. Actually, you know what? We have that. And then vanguards. I pull the unit of Wolf Riders back behind the woods, at least to give him a -1 to shoot at me if he wants to.
Yeah.
And sent the other one forward.
Okay.
I would rather he get threatened by them and spend something to kill him than shooting at something else.
Uh-huh.
Especially with that unit of 20 guys.
You can almost ignore him, though.
What's that?
I said you can almost ignore him.
Almost, yes. I mean, if they charge the Pathfinders have the dual blades.
Yeah,
They'll munch me before I go.
I'm not sure the archers won't do the same.
So turn 1. And that's what happened. Game was over.
Wow.
Everything went by really fast.
It's a very powerful magic phase.
I thought I would leave it there.
Yeah.
He has first turn. So the tree man comes forward. Is
that his woods there?
What's that?
Is that his woods?
That's his woods. Okay. He denuded on his way through.
Okay.
Which should be against the Sylvan Elf.
They're magic trees. They grow back immediately.
They'll grow back quickly. Tree man comes forward. The the archers come forward 5 so they can still shoot.
Right.
They're just trying to uncover more of the boar boys behind the hill, so more of them have better shots without taking the cover penalty.
Okay, he's trying to get to objectives.
Yeah, he's coming forward towards the objectives, and comes forward not a lot. Actually, he doesn't come forward at all.
Yeah.
Just shifts around a little bit on that side.
Nobody's to come forward over here.
The eagle moves to the far right.
Okay. Try to stop you getting through.
And he starts shooting. So he only killed 1 boar boy.
Okay.
But then killed 2 more.
All right.
They made their panic check, stuck around. He decided to shoot at the wolf riders and shot them off the board.
Okay.
I'm not sure where he put his other shots. The 20 shots, I think, went into one of the wrecking teams. But I'm not 100% sure on that. He didn't kill it in any effect. So my turn, the undamaged unit of boar riders comes flipping around the side.
Right.
Hoping that tree man comes forward.
And strangle roots you?
Well, hopefully he comes forward and uncovers the archers, because I would love to get him into the flank.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the first boar rider I thought I lost was due to the swarm of insects.
Oh, you actually got a spell off.
And the second one was the archers.
Okay.
He did get a spell off. Yeah, and just I'm just pushing forward over on the far right.
Yep.
You can see on the far right where I've got everything stuck over there. The spider, the Nasher hero, the individual heroes over there on the far right. The boar boys here and the Nasher hero back here behind the wrecking teams, all are in decent charge range of everything on that hill. From the dragon to the right, the 3 units. I've got a lot of stuff there able to charge.
Yep.
Even the boar boy unit in the back is not very far away. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, I am in great shape. This is going really well.
Okay.
We're moving on then we move on to turn 2. And that's what it looks like. Oh, sorry. The other thing I missed was in my magic phase, I got off random movement on the archers on the hill.
Okay.
So they're 3d6 random movement.
Okay.
I gave them 3d6 because if they come forward, I want them to hit those wrecking teams.
Right.
Or what I'm hoping is it forces him in a different direction, which I think it did. Then I got off the Raven's Wing on the Nasher hero.
Okay.
Sent him through the Pathfinders and killed 3 of those.
Oh, that's always nice.
So got that going for me. Now it's his turn. So his turn, he doesn't like any of that, so he's just going to send the dragon into my unit.
Okay.
That's what he's got there. And then, since they had the will-o-wisp on them, they turn around and march backwards. His Pathfinder hero leaves the unit.
Did he stay on the table?
He did. Well, he can't go off.
Oh, that's right.
Random movement can't take you off. So the Pathfinder hero backs up out of the unit. Actually, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I must have killed only 2. Pathfinder hero backs around so he can shoot at him better.
Oh, he didn't back the unit up?
He did not.
Fail his march test or something?
Which one? That one?
Yeah. Pathfinders?
Don't know.
Okay.
Didn't try to.
Oh, okay.
These guys move forward.
Okay.
And the druid leaves the unit. I've got not much they can shoot.
Okay.
And I've got no ranged attack spells.
And he walks forward.
And he walks forward with a spear block. It's shutting down the one, especially the one wrecking team that's up against the wall can't get to him.
Yeah.
The one in the other one can clip the back end of him.
Oh, okay.
If it rolls high enough. But anyway, so he got that. And you can see his eagle came forward to chaff my spider.
Right. So
my big spider. So I can't
help
get
with
into
his dragon.
I can't help with the dragon, and I can't get to the Pathfinders.
Okay.
Elsewhere, these guys shoot and kill off 3 of the wolf riders.
Okay.
He was expecting to kill them all, as I wouldn't put that past him.
Yeah, 20 shots, 10 hits,
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Well, yeah, 2 saves.
Yeah.
Right? The 50-50 save. No,
you're
minus
down,
1.
You're down.
1/3 save. So he probably doesn't kill them all on average, but they did roll a 6 and stuck around.
Yeah.
So he definitely did not want them to be able to chaff the spears.
Right.
Which, since they made their check, Tree Father turns around and strangle roots a guy.
Okay. That's not great.
Not great. And the Pathfinder hero puts 2 wounds on my Nasher hero.
Okay.
And the rest of the unit shoots at my...
they did move. They just moved over to the side. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. The rest of the unit shoots at my hero and do nothing to him.
Really? That's bad luck.
5-up ward. Tough 5. The tough 5 is the worst part.
Well, he's strength 4 at that range.
He is. So he needs 5. He needs like
he's
2s to hit me.
2s to hit. He's wounding on.
And he's only got 1, 2,
5s.
3, 4. It looks like he's got 5 shots.
Yeah.
He's got 5. I must have killed 3 earlier. It's just the bases look weird with all those clumps, make them look different.
Yeah.
He's only got 5 shots. He hits 4 because he might roll a 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
You know, wounds 1.5 of those.
Yeah.
And a 5-up save. So
yeah.
Anyway, so over here the dragon comes in. I feed him my champion. It's like, okay, you're not killing my general.
Yep.
Roll a 12 for a break test. It's like, okay, I got a BSB, so I'll roll a 12 again.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he overruns and catches me.
Okay. That didn't go the way you planned.
That's the bottom of turn 2.
Yeah, yeah.
I just lost. Forget the other stuff. That unit was 2,200 points.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for being evil. I'm just saying.
It was bad.
Yeah, that is bad.
That was terrible.
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 Terrible is the right term.
So, and the guy beside me is one of the guys that plays in the Mid-Atlantic as well. As I'm picking up the unit, he says, "Where you move? What are you doing with that?" And I'm like, "I'm setting it over here in the dead pile." He's like, "You're kidding me." Anyway. So, anyway, moving on. So, bottom of turn 2. The bright side, everything around where that happened was immune to psychology.
There you go.
So I got that going for me.
That's all. It all works out for you.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. So send the wrecking team. One of the wrecking teams could get to it. The dragon. Sent the wrecking team through it. Did 3 wounds to the dragon.
Okay.
There's the 3 wounds on him.
All right.
And sent the spider into his chaff.
Okay.
The Boar Rider hero decides to charge into the Pathfinders. The Pathfinders, see, last time they weren't really that worried because he was sitting out away from them.
Yeah.
Since he declares a charge, they stand and shoot and put 2 wounds on him because now their lives are at stake.
There you go.
So now they're much better. I declare this charge, line him up. I've got an overrun into his prince who's got enough, that Pathfinder hero, who's just shooty.
Yeah. He's got
nothing else going for him.
Yep.
Anyway, and he puts 2 wounds on the stand and shoot. Anyway, things are not going my way in this game, as you can tell already. The Nasher hero pops around here to the side.
Okay.
It's hard to see in this picture, but this is the wrecking up on top. This is the wrecking team that had the chance to go across and clip.
Right.
And it rolled 3 dice and got like 5 distance of 5.
Didn't make it.
Nowhere near it.
Okay.
Boar Riders did a swift reform and just ran around the side of Tree Father, and actually did manage to get on the token.
Okay.
The other 2 Boar Riders come around the hill, out of sight of the Tree Father, and into the flank of the archers. So if the archers aren't paying close attention, I can put them into the flank, and
right.
If he doesn't break on the initial charge, he'll win the fight eventually.
Right. Yeah.
But at least I have the initial charge, and he's only leadership 8, I think.
Correct.
So steadfast 8. It's not guaranteed, and there's no BSB near him.
Well, his general's in this unit here, isn't he?
His general's in that unit, but I think he's out.
Too far away.
He's on the far right corner of that unit. And you can see back up one. I think the Wolf Riders, you can see, moved up to chaff the
saw that.
spears to keep them off my ferals.
Right.
There we go. The spider actually does manage to kill the Great Eagle.
Shocking.
The way things were going, would not have surprised me. Up here in combat, with his 7 strength 3 attacks,
yep,
he puts my guy down.
Okay.
I mean, he's hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
But he's wounding on 6s.
Yeah.
And I've got an armor save, not great, and then I've got a ward save, and he puts me down. So that's happened there. Moving into his turn 3. There's the overall picture. So he elects to fly the dragon back around behind the spider.
Okay.
He does not want to get charged by it, which is a smart choice. The archers move over towards the objective, and they can also fire at that Nasher that's the wrecking team that's trying to come around the corner there.
Right.
From that position. He elects not to charge my chaff, letting it chaff me instead. And you can see the archers have returned from the back of the board and come back up on the hill.
Yep.
And his Pathfinder Prince is just wandering around out there in the open. He figures between the Pathfinders and the Pathfinder hero, he can wipe out that Nasher.
The Nasher should be able to, yeah.
Which, he's just checking distances. And indeed he does crush him. He falls over dead. And he also shoots off the wrecking team that was there.
Okay.
So, moving on to the bottom of 3. Oh, sorry. The Tree Father swings back around, gets in front of the Boar Riders again, and strangle roots them. And this time rolls low and does no damage.
Do anything. Okay.
So, my turn. I decide, well, at this point, what's left? So, let's go. So, the Wolf Riders charge, all 3 of the units over here declare a charge into the Forest Spears, Glade Guard. What are they now? What's the official name? I don't know. Anyway, so because of the way they were angled, the Wolf Riders swing over to the right.
Oh, you send the... that's as far as they can get over?
The heroes. And because they had to clear the back of the base
Yeah.
of the Wolf Riders, that's as much as they could do.
But it's as far as the Wolf Riders you could get them over?
Yes. Well, I also wanted to leave room for the Nasher hero.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted him in there. But I did not want him in the middle of the unit.
Yeah, I just figured you want as many of these other guys in fighting as you could get.
Well, yeah. Anyway. May have been better the other way, but anyway. So, and the spider comes over, and Gargantula moves over, failed his march test. Only walked over, actually, maybe he didn't fail his march test. I think he made it and walked to 4, because that looks like 14.
Looks pretty far, yeah.
So he walks over here in position to come in over and help on the next round. Those guys on the top of the hill want to charge me in the flank. I'm really okay with that.
I would think so.
So there you have that. The Boar Riders pick up the token, do a swift reform, and move 7 away from the Tree Father.
Okay.
The other Boar Riders come forward out of the Tree Father's arc and threaten, just to try to keep the threat maintained on
Which way is the Tree Father facing?
He's facing this down south.
Okay, so not towards your boars. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, because last time he was facing just enough towards the boars, I think. I don't remember. Anyway.
Okay.
So he is not facing towards the boars. So they walked off. So in the ensuing fight, I issue a challenge, or I think he issued a challenge. My champion took it and took the abuse from his general. He elected to kill him with the general.
Okay.
And butchered him. Or maybe, his general issued the challenge, and my champion took it.
Okay.
So he kills him with only 2 overkill. I got lucky and made a ward save.
Yeah.
He did get a wound off, of course, so now he's distracting.
Right.
Other than that, he only killed 2 ferals and put 2 wounds on the Nasher hero.
Yeah.
I don't have a picture of his casualties, but actually that is after his casualties. He's already removed his.
Okay.
So he's got 3, maybe. Anyway. So basically it knocked him down. I knocked him down to where he was not steadfast. Did more wounds than him, and he broke.
Okay.
And ran. And the overrun caught him and put me into the flank of his
archers. Okay.
Yeah, and there's a better view of the tree father facing.
Yeah.
On the far right. So things are looking a lot better than they were because now I've killed his general.
Yep.
There's still a 900-point dragon running around there, whatever that thing costs. And we go to turn 4. Dragon gets angry and decides to charge the spider in the rear.
Yep.
And the tree father comes around where it can strangle root the 2 boar boys and also be in a position to charge the flank of the...
Oh, he's facing that way?
Yeah, now he's facing the ferals.
Okay.
So if they manage to hold, he's in a position to countercharge.
Okay.
And you can see the pathfinders and the archers wheel around. They're looking at the stuff in the field that had overrun. And he shoots off both of them.
Okay.
But the dragon is having none... I mean, the spider is having none of being charged in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
He does 2 wounds to me, but the spider gets very angry and puts 3 more wounds on the dragon, killing it.
Wow, I did 2 wounds to you. Okay.
Yeah. And...
It seems to be a game of extreme die rolls.
It is. It's very extreme. The feral orcs kill off the archers.
Yeah, that's expected.
Run forward. Yeah, well, that was not an extreme die roll.
No.
Run forward. Shit, I missed a picture. Yeah, I didn't have a picture. You can barely see it, where the spider, after the dragon hit it, it turns to face the archers on the hill.
Yeah.
So on my turn, it charged them, they fled, and it ran them down.
Okay.
It tried to redirect because it wanted to go after the pathfinders, failed to redirect, and goes after and hits those.
Okay. How long was the charge?
At those?
Didn't look that far.
They didn't run very far. They were at the front of the hill before. And at the little middle of the hill. They only ran like 5 or 6.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's that far.
Oh, I didn't think he could get away.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm only like 5 away from him.
Yeah.
So I didn't think he could get away at all. And then he followed that up by not running far.
Because you probably were even within minimum shooting range.
He could not stand and shoot.
Yeah.
Correct.
That was a bad change.
So you see it. The other thing I did, because my ferals flanks exposed, the 2 remaining boar boys pop over in front of the tree father.
Your flank exposed.
Yeah, I don't want the tree father in their flank. It doesn't look like it's that far of a charge. So we go into his turn 5. His tree father kills my boar boys. Turns to face into the ferals again. The spider did not make its test, so it couldn't reform. It's only leadership 6, so it can't reform. But the crowd of
that wrecking team's not there, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's just rolling along the flank.
Oh, okay.
The pathfinders turn around to shoot at it, and they did not shoot it off. They put the you can see the wound on it. They put a single wound on it.
Wow.
The pathfinder hero is looking at the spider and shot at him and didn't do anything.
With his bow whisking. Okay.
Moving on to turn 6. The spider is turned around, facing down. I'm keeping my range because I want to cut down his chance to get to my flanks. And the feral's turn to face the tree father. On his turn, he moves out of my arc. He had moved out of his arc on my turn, so the ferals just kind of sat there since it was the last turn of the game. The spider, he made both march tests. Both units get out of the spider's arc. The only danger to him at all, you can see he's put a second wound on the Nasher hero. The wrecking team. The only danger to him at all in this game is which direction the wrecking team goes.
Sure.
But it does not. It goes out. It's actually a little too far forward. It split the difference and went right between the 2 units without harming anything, and that's where it ended.
Okay.
So the mutual destruction was 11-9 to my favor, and I picked up the objective.
And he did not.
So after losing 2,200 points on the top of turn 2 and being completely shut down, I ended up with 14 points.
You called back and got the 14-6 victory. Wow.
Pretty awesome. This was a fun game. Great opponent. I mean, he was really fun to play. But again, just luck was all over the place in this one.
Yeah, I could see some definitely extreme stuff.
Yeah, you can tell by some of those results, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, that's going to do it for Game 4.
That's why you never give up when you roll the dice, because you just never know how things are going to go.
Exactly. I could have just stopped at that point, shook his hand, and gave him a 20 when he crushed my unit.
Kind of people that go that way. It's like, hey, play it out. You don't know how the dice are going to fall.
And besides, we're here, right?
Yep, exactly.
So, yeah, it was a fun game. So that's it. And Game 5 coming up with Beast Herds.
Okay, so you got 3 victories and 1 loss so far.
3 victory and a good size loss.
And so point-wise, you're actually doing reasonably well.
I'm doing okay. Actually, I'm 3 points ahead of the one other orc general, Ryan, and I'm 9 points ahead of Chaihammers.
Oh, okay.
Orcs and goblins. So
I'm guessing you're in the top third or quarter?
I'm in the top third or so. Yeah. Doing well, I think.
Okay.
And that's going to do it. Thanks for listening.
Until next time.